so I switched profiles, so give me a second to set up my fancy zones. So I like to do this for the chat window because I haven't figured out a good way to do it yet. So let me get this pulled back up. And I'm going to make that not that small. Let's go here. Yeah, that's about right. Save. Shift. That works. Then I need that to be always on top. And then I want to make the border thickness lower and white. All right, well, we'll see if anyone joins today. All right, well, hello. My name is Brian Sane. I'm going to refresh this, so that's on the bottom, hopefully. There we go. I am a software engineer. I work for Signify Health, and on the side, I'm working on CtrlAlt.Quest. This is a Pathfinder 2e tabletop role-playing game character management website project. John. If you're here for the coding, great. This is a coding-heavy game. If you're here for Pathfinder, no problem. There's not a lot of Pathfinder today. It is mostly coding in C# and .NET. But yeah, so a little bit about the project. I know what I need to do. Sorry, now that I figured out the fancy zone thing, I need to make the not the occupancy, the width smaller. How do I do that? Launch editor on the displays. Nope. About to give up because this is not good content. Oh, here it is. Space around zones. 0. Oh, not -10. 0. Or just turn off. Perfect. This way it'll be full. All right, better. So I'm working in .NET. I'm doing Blazor, .NET Blazor. So the reason I'm doing that is because I don't need an API, and I'm able to get an actor system fully within it without really any code loss. I have done multiple projects in Angular 2, and I can do all of that. That's fine. But why? You know, if I'm programming the backend in .NET, if I have to move over to JavaScript or TypeScript, I have to create additional classes in JavaScript. I have to update those definitions, update the APIs, and it's a lot more work. Where in .NET, specifically in Blazor, I am able to do all of that at once, right? I can have just this class here and nothing else. I don't have to create a subclass for it. So that's what I'm doing. A lot of this I am refactoring as I go. I'm kind of figuring this out as I go, honestly. I know what we're doing today. I've set up Akka.NET services a lot for my work. I very much enjoy and prefer Akka.NET. It is a wonderful language. Turn my music down a smidge. Okay. So, if you're not familiar with Akka.NET, I have a video on it on my channel, but essentially it is a system that allows you to distribute your code, and it kind of silos and isolates your code into like a single process. So you have an actor object, and this is where your code runs, and only in here. Actors can communicate to each other. They can talk through lines. Networking, you can have multiple nodes spun up to form a cluster, and then you can dynamically scale your cluster based on demand. So if you have a ton of messages coming in, you can have it set up where you automatically scale to 10 nodes, and then once that kind of scale comes down, great, go back to 3 or whatever your default is. I feel like it is a game changer. I don't know what else there is like it out there, but also honestly haven't looked. Before, I was running stuff as Windows services, and also IIS, and there wasn't really a way for me to effectively isolate and run things in parallel and have their code be isolated with itself. Akka.net, super easy. So today what I'm doing is setting up our actor system, and specifically I'm setting up a character for our character management site. I've already kind of started here on this character actor, but I've commented everything out. We'll be redoing that as well, but essentially we are creating an actor that represents a user's character. Who they are playing and representing in their tabletop role-playing game, TTRPG. So service collection, services.akka. Want this to be, so since this is Pathfinder 2E, we'll just do that. Right, return chances. So I know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I have it set up or not though. Not crowd query, not that one. I don't, so let's do that real quick. So I have set up a skeleton on my GitHub so that I can easily set up without a whole bunch of work. I don't have to redo everything. I have this skeleton project, so I'm gonna go and clone it locally and then copy and paste it and change some variables. So cd and then I want to skeleton solution. All right. So here's Akka cluster. I am wanting to set this up as a cluster. You can definitely, add cluster in there later, but I don't want to. I want to set it up now. It's good if you know you're going to cluster, again, which is setting up multiple nodes to run the same, or not the same, but connected actor systems. Right, if you're going to know you're just going to go ahead and do it, then just set it up now. Might as well. I don't want Akka hosted service. All right. So this is not a skeleton service. This is do I not have Serialogger installed? Let's add that little nugget of information. Let's see, I have it here in Blazor, right? Yeah. So I want not ASP.NET, but serial log. That. So here's my question. Am I going to run into conflicts if I have it here and here? Probably. So what I want to do is run or set up my domain, as I call it, my actor system, just in this library so that I can execute it both here as a Blazor and here in the CLI if I need to. I need to talk with the actor system or whatever. Or later if I want to do WASM, I think it is. Whatever the web technology is for you to install a website locally. I know it is different. So if I have different serial logs, is that going to affect anything? Probably want to define it there. What am I doing here? So here I'm doing use serial log. I don't need the file context here, I know that. Should probably, yeah, let's reference serial log, I guess. Where are we using it in here? I know this is an Akka thing. Nope, that's not right. What are you? Akka? Akka.event. Yeah. Using Akka.event. That's what I wanted. Add logger. So I know that's right, serial log. Why are you not friendly? Akka logger. Okay, that's why. That's fine, whatever. And then I will uninstall serial log, and we'll be good. I am going to be using Redis as a backend. I've never used it before. I'm not going to try to find out today, though. Today is just this. We'll figure out backend stuff later. I'm also going to use Postgres, I think. Okay, so that's for persistence. Oh yeah, this isn't. So here I'm setting up loggers. Right now, yes, let's just log everything at start. We'll turn that off. Hopefully remember. So with remoting, 0 cluster options. Here is Pathfinder 2E. It's a main role. Let's not set that up yet. We don't want to set up distributed publish and subscribe. Loading. Yeah. So there's a way to do Akka management with yourself. So let's figure that out. I've always done a lighthouse, but they started doing Akka management, and I'm interested, so let's learn this. Automated environment, documentation here. Kubernetes, Azure, Kubernetes. Oh my goodness, I don't supported command. I don't want to build. What is this? Okay, basic usage. So I don't want to configure using Hocon. I don't want rest. Oh, what's that? Dope. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, that's dope. Alright, usage must be started as well as the bootstrap process. There we go. Bootstrap. Works. This is a lot. Yep, this is a lot. I really don't want to learn this right now. I know, but like, what does with management do? Probably tells me here. Of management utilities, which provides. Got it. Okay, okay. And then here it can connect to each other. The cluster bootstrap. All right. Yep, nope. Not today. So right now, even though it's a cluster, we're going to have it hopefully connect with itself. This is pretty simple. But here I am adding it. Shoot, man, let's just run it and see. This will tell us it's working. We should see. I need to do a host name local, I guess. Okay, so let's try that. Thank you for that. So let's see. Yep, it added. Sweet. So it formed a cluster here. It's forming a new cluster. There we go. All right, I'll worry about setting up different stuff later. I don't want to mess with that. Just being honest. All right, so remoting cluster. So this is pretty much it, right? I have a Akka cluster running. It's all configured. And I'm going to change stuff with it later. So I want to have a shard region, but also one persistence. I need to add hosting, persistence hosting. Detected downgrade. One. I just did update stuff. Whatever. So build started. Should build correctly. Hey, why are you not coming up? I got configuration builder. Client, in-memory journal. With snapshot. I thought it was like with persistence. I don't think it was with. Setup, add a hook on. Okay, whatever. So I was thinking about adding persistence, which is the ability to save things to a database, specifically where actors are in their state. However, I don't think that I want to do that right now. It might need to be a in memory instead of a persistent thing, because I'm using Redis as a no, I don't want to do receive persistent actor. I want to do receive actor. So that's what the difference is, right? So if I wanted to do persistence, Akka persistence, it will allow me to save an actor's state to a database. And then whenever it is brought back up, it will first get the state from the database and then pull that back in. However, it really only works well, in my opinion, with event sourcing. I've done event sourcing. It's great and wonderful. And this project does not need event sourcing, but I want to keep the actor's state within itself. I don't know if that makes sense, but I want to save this actor's state as a database. I don't care if it is in events or event sourcing or not, right? I just want to make sure everything is hunky-dory. So thinking about it, I might have to figure out Redis today, but we will get there when we get there. Okay, so All right, let's get this right. I was originally making this and had gotten to where I wanted to build a actor and start issuing commands like create character, record ancestry, and I'll do that later. But right now, I want to just have a character actor. So we have a character actor state. So I need to do public. All right, so before I get to that, let me explain. So an actor will receive a message and process it, and then either reply, send off a new message, whatever. Whenever the user on my website clicks create a new character, we need to send this actor a create character message. So we'll keep that right now. And we have a persistence ID, which is just a, unique key that we will give it. Yeah. I'm gonna turn this down to. Nope, can't hear it now. Sweet, grooving. All right, so whenever we receive the create character message, what do we want to do with it? Well, we have a character state. I don't want that to be nullable. So we'll do state is equal to new character state. No, we'll do persistence ID because once we, after so many minutes, the actor will die, but that's fine. We've saved its state. Whenever it gets a new message, we got to go to the database to get the information. Well, this will be populated whenever we start a new character actor, either with the first message or the last message, whatever. We will have the persistence ID, so that's fine. Don't remember what the state object is. I know I've been using it, so it should be good. So, create character. We don't want to change the state right now, right? What do we want to do with it? Well, let's add a logger. Received create character message. Great, wonderful, done. We will probably have a user ID. So right now it's just a persistence ID. Well, that's already here. We don't want this. This is part of the persistence, right? In event sourcing, you have a command, which is what you want to do. An event is something that has happened in the past. So the actor will receive a command, record ancestry, and then it will produce an event, ancestry recorded. And that is what gets saved to the database, is the ancestry recorded. Whenever it's trying to rebuild the actor, it will say, okay, we've received this recorded. The actor will receive this message again, receive everything it's already saved to rebuild its state, and then it is ready to receive more information. That's a lot. Get it? I'm sorry. It will get better, and I am going to make a video on it eventually, but not right now, because I'm making this video a live recording for me. So here, okay, so we create a character. We want to save the character. add user ID. Well, we don't have that right now, so we won't do that. Right, so it's just going to be an object with that. So let's do, you know what? Let's add a name. Create character. Let's do string persistence ID string. We'll start with character name. Let's go to character state. We are using this already. I already tried to get some Redis stuff in here. I want, for now, then we can plug this back in later. I'm gonna just create a fresh character actor state. Make that public. Hopefully this won't confuse y'all. Probably confuse me. So we want public string get init ednet. We'll do a required, and no, we won't do. Cool name. All right, so persistence ID and name. So that, where did my character actor go? Let's close these. Boom, 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 boom. Ball gown. Actually, let's just make this ID. Keep that as persistence ID. I like the terminology within the actor. We'll make this like a GUID or something eventually, maybe. So the create actor will have the persistence ID because we got to know which character we are updating as well as the name. So then we want to do, let's update the state first. Go to cool. Why don't you like character actor state? Okay, what are you doing? Oh, I did a class record here. I like to define my attributes like this. Geez, I'm getting old. It's like old school. I know you could do it here and as parameters. I'm doing that here, but for this instance, I like it with when it's defined. So now we need to save the state. So we will. Okay, so there's one of two ways we can do this, right? We can do an async save state call to another actor who is in charge of saving to the database, or we can give our actor Redis access to save. If we do an actor that receives the messages, that would be easier for us to batch, harder for us to keep track of what is happening, like what all is saved. With Redis, you don't really need to worry about batching because it's memory first, right? So there's not really, you're not, right? This is all theoretical in my mind because I don't know. If you do it in a, right, there's very little network, so it's not gonna help much if you can batch. I don't even know if you can batch in the API. So would it make sense for us to call a separate actor, because we're going to have to wait on it for that actor to act, and that's just more failures and potential problems. So I think we want to give our character actor access to save in the database, and that is right. So that's fine, because if we save to the database, I don't want to receive anything until I know saving is complete. It's going to lock up the actor, because async just requests do that while we are waiting for the async method to be fixed. But that's good. So I guess for now, we'll just do that. So I'm going to remove that. And then let's do all right. Override. Let's see. Let's add a and then I'm going to do this to just log. Easier to type. That info. Do info for now. Do state.id. I like to do this right, so I know, okay, there's some work doing. I could make a debug, and I might in the future, but for now I really kind of care about what's happening in the Arch system. All right, so great, wonderful, done. So I don't want to start up Blazor all the way yet. It just takes a long time. Not a long time, but time. So let's work on the CLI also. So I created the CLI so that it would be easy to do like one-off stuff, either load data into what's it called? Load data into Redis or not. So upload type. So this, I had JSON data that described all the different ancestries. Not all shit stuff. Used to be a way I could format this. No, I can in Visual Studio Code. So, I mean, that's fine. Loading data, that's fine. Let's start example. Let's do a new option. And then let's do another option for the name. Oh, it's equal to string.empty. That's fine. Else if o dot create character. I don't have services here. Okay, can I easily create a service collection? I think I have to host it, right? Yeah, cast, that's cool. Nope. Service collection. Right, I think I have to build it. Yeah, dependency injection. Alright, cool. Alright, I like this. Let's do it. My ideas are running. So, we create a service collection. Type finder to E. I'm not using the configuration right now. Cool. This really can just be null. Let's do empty. Configuration. No, I can't do that. Seal class. I don't want to do that. Is there just a dot empty? I don't care about this. Empty configuration. On that, empty. New configuration builder? Maybe I'll need it later. Ah. Sweet. Alright, so configuration, I've added this. Bar. Get service. And then, so in the hierarchy of this actor, we can get required actor. Ah. Okay, so I want to do props. Character. But I don't know. Okay, so that's not actually gonna work. So here, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Character actor. I can type. So I'm going to actually create the instance of the actor. Actor. And then I want to use the options. Let's do toString. Just for now, right? We'll fix that later. I know you're not null. Hopefully you're not null. And then that will create a new character for me. Character. Persistence. New GUID. Right, I'll figure all that out later. There's an easy way for me to do this with clustering, but I'm not necessarily setting up clustering right now. Name. Right, so you build it the easiest you can. And you just go from there. I really am getting sick of build warnings. So there's a way for me to set a startup. Oh no, this one. Set a startup project. And I want to do not container. Debug properties. So let's go back to whatever I set it to. PC and bone saw. Save. See what happens. Let's hit start. Breakpoint. No errors. Did I ever set up CtrlAlt? No. Well, that's an easy copy and paste, right? Nope. No. CtrlAlt. Bouncy castle. I like bouncy castles. I like to bounce for a castle. Happy hour. I like to be happy for an hour. Oh, I think it's right. Something else. Host builder. Configuration builder. Right. Maybe now it'll register it. Oh. Builder.host. Told you. Nope. Oh my goodness. I can do this. I don't want a web application. You can't make me do a web application. So I already have a host here. Probably doing this all wrong. Now that I've added, nope. Okay, I have an idea. Convert to program.main style. I can always convert it back if I want to. Tab. This one, untab. Oh. Not configuration. Okay. Okay, so We don't need this. Or this. Oh my goodness. Why can I not figure this out? Builder. Post. Private, private, private. What do you have? Alright, it's just this. And you inherit iHost application builder. Properties, configuration, environment, metrics, services. Maybe logging? Properties, configuration. Sure. Let's do that. Nope, not logging services. Oh my goodness. Fine. Apologize, everyone. Do I not have hosting? Wow. What a noob. Wow, this really is embarrassing. I'm glad no one saw that. Zero log, not hosting. Services at zero log. Embarrassing. Logger. What options do I have? Logger configuration. read from. This is what I want. CtrlAlt settings configuration. Console. More serial classic serial console. Do I need to do a console sync? Maybe just because I did ASP.NET. It added it for me. Yep. No, I don't need that. And then I want file just in case. Right? Yeah, I'm already there. Debug? I don't know, there's a debug. That should work. Famous last words. Alright, so it's executing faster than write the logs. Let's do task dot run. Oh, let's sleep for 2 seconds. Wait. Yes. 100 milliseconds per second. It should already start it, right? See. Knew it. So 10 seconds. So it told it, and then see, told it, didn't wait for it to execute because it didn't do task. Okay, that didn't seem like it worked. So, not this one. Where are you at? Yeah, I received it. It just doesn't have time to log it. See, there it goes. I'm also used to don't execute until you've joined a cluster, right? So create an actor works. Probably need to beef this up a little bit. Yes. Oh yeah. that help any? Just so dang efficient, right? Well, I hit end. One more time. Yep. Cool. So I got that done. I really thought that was going to be harder for some reason. Right, I've been excited to create the backend for so long. Finally did it, and it was very underwhelming. So I need to eventually create the page for, let's not turn on. Let's comment this out for now because I don't want to start up an actor system with it just yet. Let's see. I think that's it for tonight. I need to create actual pages to run the commands to be able to get stuff. All right, I have a whole workflow in my mind of messages and sending commands, but I'm not ready to implement it yet because I don't have the UI ready, which sucks, but it is what it is. You know, I really do think I'm ready to get the character builder screen working. So let's set this up and look at it real quick. All right, so this is all on pre-made Johns. Still a lot of work to do. I like it though. I made this last week. See, boom, 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 link. It should be off. It's like a bluish gray. I like it. Need to work on the resistances. To work on the builder. So probably what I'll do is character, have a little pop-up that, you know, character name. Probably not really, for being like for reals about it, because you don't always know your name at the beginning, so it'll default to builder with everything else empty. So I really need to fill this out with a card and a name. All right, well, not super exciting, but enough that I feel good about it. So thank you very much for watching, if you did. If not, then you won't even hear my things. So hope y'all have a great week. Bye. Where did my controls go? This is embarrassing.